I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but it's a given. The carpets all have to be cleaned 100% as well. Don't forget that, especially. Now, how much do you think all this is going to cost? You know, the guy, he's got a list a mile long with all of his services, plus all the stuff that I've got to take care of in here too. And I'm going to guess it's going to be maybe over $10,000 total for everything that's got to be done in here. And I'm sure glad it's being run through an insurance company. And if you have a condo rental, you might want to charge each guest like an insurance policy. I think they do those, but I'm not sure if it covers smoke. I talked to somebody and they said that's what they were planning on doing from now on, and it's like $33 or less than $40, and that covers the entire stay of somebody's stay, if it's a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, whatever. And that covers damages to any of your properties or anything like that. Like, see the mini blinds over here? These mini blinds have to be fixed. They can't be fixed, and I'm not sure how they were able to do that. I mean, you've got to be a genius to snap that off. And each one of these has little lines in it. The line had to be cracked off of the blind and not damage the string. I just don't know how. I'm still scratching my head on that one. But you can't just fix that. I've got to take this down. I've got to run it to a shop, make sure they have the same color, the same design that matches this. And that right there could be $250 if I can't find it. They have to special order it. If I have to run around town and find one and order it and pick it up and come back here and install it, and if it's over the span of 2 or 3 weeks, you know, it's just crazy things like that. That if you have an insurance policy, hey, no problem, I'll fix it and I'll charge somebody for it. Even these seats, somebody was sitting on it. These were leather seats, very nice, and now it's got a nice little ugly rip on it. That's got to be, you know, how are you going to get that fixed? I've got 3 of them here, and do you think somebody can match this exact color, the same piping on there? This one here has little etches on it, right there, right there, right there. So maybe I'm saying, maybe it's not the best thing to have leather seats in a rental. Somebody was sitting, had a knife or something in their pocket, and did something and ripped that. Oops. So the thought with that is they have a sunbrella material that is something that you can wipe off and clean, and it airs out really good, and it's called sunbrella. And so I'd have to take these out, take it someplace, and get them to redo those covers. And that's what I'm going to do with sunbrella material. The same thing is going to be done with that chair and with those 2 chairs. See, these chairs, nobody should ever use white, and here's why. Look at all those marks. You get marks on seats. You know, somebody sits there a couple times and you get marks that you cannot clean. You try to clean them and then you show water stain. See that water stain? Look it. Because they only try to clean right here. They only try to clean, oopsie, right there. And there's a tip for you, and if you haven't seen my video on that, when you're trying to clean a cover like this, you want to saturate this entire thing with water, okay? That way when it dries, you don't get these marks like that, because they try to clean, they try to spot clean just this area here, and maybe they got the mark out, but now you see the water stain all the way around it. Do you see there? There's another one there. So you wouldn't see those lines at all. You wouldn't see that line, this line, all these other lines if you were to have saturated the whole thing, you know, lightly and evenly all the way through. Jeez. I'm getting tired just thinking about this. All these clear story windows have to be washed. So they're going to get up there and wash those too. Here's some up here. Those are kind of cool. That's a lot of light in here, or this place would be dark. You know, even this, see up there? That nice clear story lighting with the cathedral ceilings. It just makes the units look bigger. You can get a unit like this instead of a ground floor where they have flat ceilings or something like that. It just airs it out and it makes your unit look bigger. And there's no 2 ways about that. All right? I think I'm done. Thanks for joining me. And the next thing I'm going to do with this smoke damage, the cigarette smell, when they're in here tomorrow, I'll probably make some more follow-up videos for this because I want you to get the full Monty. Well, that's all I have for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.